Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today with Stamping with Loretta. Today's art journal page is called Each Day is an Opportunity for a Fresh Start, and it certainly is. This one is based upon a Zentangle book called Zenspirations, and that is where I got the inspiration for. You will see in the video in just a minute here the actual book page that I based this upon. I used a lot of different media today, so it truly is a mixed media art journal page. I used a lot of my brand new pan pastels for the first time, and to apply those I used just makeup sponges from my collection. You can buy specialty sponges and applicators for the pan pastels, but I wanted to use what I had. I am also using a roll of seam binding that I had on my desk as a template to draw the basic shape of the sun, which of course is circular. And I also used my Tim Holtz stencil there to use it as a straight edge, and of course I also used it for its intended purpose as a stencil. I am applying the pan pastels with that Make It sponge as you see here. I also used my airbrush, my Copic airbrush, and some of my Copic markers for this project. For the actual doodling part, since it is more doodling than it is entangling, I used my Micron .08 pens and doodled. When I was growing up, as many of you will recall from previous videos, my mother was a big doodler. She used to doodle in the phone book, and it's something that I will take with me all of my life, are those precious memories of childhood. I'm not a really good drawer. I do need some more practice, but I do enjoy at least trying, and I disliked these flowers so much that I ended up just covering them up, which you will see in a minute, with some rosette flowers that I cut from my Sizzix die. The Sizzix die is a thinless die, and I just ran that through my machine before folding it up and applying it with hot glue to the page. That stencil is used here to add some texture to the background, and I used those pan pastels to sponge in the rays of the sun. I did not have my camera rolling for the entire part of that. I was busy doing other things and I forgot to turn it back on, but I did enjoy this process. Today is Wednesday the 13th of August. I cannot believe that in a lot of places in the country school has started back. Chad starts back to college in just about 2 weeks, and he is looking forward to school. He has just started his first job working for a grocery store, and he's gotten his first paycheck and is looking forward to many more so that he can finish college and become a successful teacher. I think he will be a great teacher. He's a very patient young man for the most part. We do butt heads on occasion, but I am very thankful that he is in my life. There is a part of this video, which you're going to see in just a minute, where it is frozen. I had a little bit of trouble getting this video to actually upload from my camera, and every time I've tried to trim that little bit of the video out, it just simply locks up the Windows Movie Maker. So instead of trying to take it out for yet a second time, this is actually my third time trying to do the voiceover for this, I just left it in and I super sped this up. The entire video is sped up about 8 times its normal speed, just so that you can watch the progress. I found that this format is awesome, and now that I have my editing skills a little bit more honed in, I do have to admit that I enjoy doing the editing a lot more than I used to, and using a tripod, which this one is actually a mount that is meant for professional lighting for cameras and studios, and it works perfectly in my space. Today I did not have my studio lights on. One of them has burnt out, but the video quality still seems to be pretty good. As I was doodling this piece, I had several things on my mind, and one of those is just the fact that I have had the opportunity lately to be a blessing to some other people. And I love that, because when you bless other people, you bless yourself. And by blessing, I mean I was able to help some folks out, both physically, mentally, and financially. There will not be any details to that. I just am really thankful that I am able to help and that I have good health to be able to do that. This week is also exciting. There are some things coming up in my life that I'm looking forward to. I will be sharing those and some pictures with you next week. Until then, you're just going to have to wait and see what I'm going to be up to. Right now, you are looking at the present part of the video, unfortunately. It doesn't last very long. It's only about a minute or so, and I do apologize, but there was nothing I could do. Like I said, I've tried to cut it out several times, and the only success I had was to get Windows Movie Maker to just lock up. It was so frustrating, folks, but hey, you know what? Live and learn. And I think what happened was I unplugged my tether cable too soon, and that's what caused it to act up there on me. But you can really see the progress of where I am. I was over doodling the rays of the sun. I did not put the color necessarily in rainbow order. They were just what I grabbed from my Pan Pastel palette. I purchased my Pan Pastels from Blick Supplies, and I got a really good price on those. So now we're moving right along after our frozen video, and I'm applying more texture using that Tim Holtz collection. This is called Dot Fade, and it is a stencil by Ranger, of course. Excuse me, it is Stampers Anonymous stencil by Tim Holtz. These products are wonderful. Here you see me using my airbrush, which I have actually hooked up to a compressor, to add some more color and texture to my page. If you'd like more information on this project, please feel free to email me. My email information is on my blog, as well as somewhere in this video. Don't forget to check out my blog for more inspiration, as well as my YouTube channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. I am looking forward to doing more art journal pages and other projects to share with you. If there's something you would like me to do, or tutorials that you'd like to see me shoot, let me know, and I'll be glad to take that into consideration. To finish off this project, I'm using my Copic C8 marker just to add a little bit more depth to the project. Alright folks, thanks for joining me today. I am just going to journal here a little bit, and that just says, never pass up an opportunity to do something that makes you happy. Stamp happy, folks. Be a blessing. Be kind. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.